Hi, my amazing creative friends, Oksana here again. Today I'm going to finally talk about my super pooper secret, not so secret, but my own custom system that I developed almost 7 years ago. And it's still working very well for me, of creating vector repeat patterns in Adobe Illustrator without the pattern tool. I'm a textile designer and I don't use the pattern tool at all since I developed the system that actually is much older than pattern tool, and it really works much better for me. So first things first, I am going to tell you that the system is very simple. I really love it. And my husband Alex helped me develop it since I was frustrated with the lack of actually any system of creating repeat patterns, and I studied the pattern tool in Adobe Illustrator, and I actually was not that impressed since you don't really get the different kind of things that you need in the pattern tool to be flexible, to kind of be able to save different versions, and to be able to actually save for microstock. So I'm coming from the microstock perspective. I've been designing patterns for microstock for many years now, and I still do. And basically in the pattern tool you just get this kind of shape that you need to figure out how to cut properly. But with my system, I really enjoy kind of saving the stages of my pattern and creating a beautiful layouts for my microstock swatches, which have to be trimmed, but also for untrimmed versions for my client projects when they need untrimmed repeat version of every swatch. So I really found it much more useful, and this is the system that you're seeing in my own videos. And I'm not against pattern tool at all. I have to say that I just love my own system that much more. So I'm recommending, if you're just starting out, give a shot to a patterns tool. I bet in Adobe Illustrator, I bet it might actually be useful for you and you might like it. But in case you are interested in how I make it and how I've been making it in my tutorials, so yeah, stay tuned. And I'm going to show you today how I make my system, how to make one for yourself, and how I use it on a simple pattern example. All right, so let's switch to the Adobe Illustrator over here on my computer, and I will show you. Okay, let me see. Okay, guys, if you want to leave questions or comments, I will really appreciate it, and I will try to answer them for you. Okay, let me set it up. Just a sec. All right. All right. So, okay. So here I have a few elements that I created from previous tutorials of some tropical leaves, and I decided to use them to shorten the length of this video, to use them as the example elements for my pattern. Okay, so just to set up the system that we are going to use is actually a system of symbols, a template, and a few actions, and the script that I use. It actually sounds intimidating, but if you are on the level that you are interested in discovering different systems that might work for you better than the pattern tool, this is the one to try. If you're just a beginner, I will not recommend exactly to start out with this one. But okay, if you want to give it a shot, here it comes. So first, let's create a new file, new 600 by 600 pixels. You can actually figure this system can be for other type of sizes, maybe 500 by 500 or 1000 by 1000. For me, 600 by 600 has been working amazingly, so I love it. Let's stick to this one. Okay, this way you just have an artboard in the middle with your square size artboard, 600 by 600 exactly. What we are going to do now, we are going to create a rectangle. Let's do this nice blue color. I create a rectangle with no stroke, just the fill. Click with the rectangle tool, set rectangle, and let's do exactly 600 tab by 600 pixels. Okay, there it is. So let's center it right here. Horizontal align center, vertical align, and it has only the shape. Okay, so this will be the base of our symbol. Let's click on it and drag it into the symbol. Oh, sorry. So actually I have to have the symbols enabled first. Click and drag and drop on the symbol panel. Let's call it swatch symbol. Okay, let's keep everything the same. Okay, so now the same rectangle is actually a symbol. If we double click on it, and we can actually see that it says swatch, so it's a symbol. Okay, what do we do now? To create our repeat, our system for repeating patterns, we select this symbol, not this rectangle, the symbol, and press Command C and Command F. Now we have two of them exactly on top of each other, aligned to the artboard. And the top one, we are going to move, place on top. For this, I have this action which is called up. So I'll show you what it does. So it copies the symbol and it places exactly 600 pixels up. And what we are going to need is we're going to basically copy all of the symbols, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need 8 copies of a symbol all around this rectangle in the middle. Okay, I'm going for this. I will show you, one second, I will show you how to make it by hand. So copy, paste. So now I have a copy of a symbol. Now you go to Object and Transform, Move. And you need horizontal, vertical, 600. Oh, it went down. Okay, that works too. So basically this is how you move. Object, transform, move. Now let's copy it horizontally, 600. Oh, sorry. I forgot to copy, paste in front, object, transform, move, horizontal, now let's select vertical 0, horizontal 600. There you go. So this is how you populate all the 8, create the template with all 8 squares. You know what we can do? We can actually still make an outline just for the sake of showing you guys what I mean. So see, these are all separate rectangles, but it's not rectangle, actually a symbol. All right. So for this, what we are going to do next, we are going to populate all of them faster. I'm going to use my actions that I am going to show you next how to create these actions. So up, up, see how much simpler it is. Left, left, down, down. That's the beauty of the actions. It takes a long time to go through the menus, but when you have actions set up like this, custom actions, now you have all of your symbols in place. Okay, I will show you, if you I will show you now how to edit a symbol instance, and you will see the magic that is going to happen. So let's double click on this in the rectangle. It says swatch. Select ellipse tool, pick some color, and let's create a circle in the middle. Doesn't matter where, just to show you guys. And yeah, let's align it in the center. Okay, we created a circle, and if I go press on this arrow here, exit symbol editing mode, or press escape, see what happens. We actually copied all of the symbols. Because they are the same symbol, they are just positioned in this strategic way to make this pattern magic happen. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is we are going to show you how to create custom actions. It's going to help you so much in the whole process of designing. I have a ton of actions that I'm going to teach you guys in other videos, but for this, my first and most favorite actions ever are these: up, down, left, and right. Okay, button mode. Let's click on it. And this is the action editing mode. Okay, let's create. You will have probably, if you go to actions, they are actually in window and actions right here. See, it has a check mark next to it. It means that my an actions window is open. All right, so going back. Okay, I will show you. I select the last action down before this default actions folder, which is I still keep it here, and I will create a new action. See this little paper symbol icon here. Okay, let's call it up one. I will just, so that I know that it's not the same. Okay, I think it will probably save this way. You can add assign function key, or you can assign color to it. Let's assign a color, for example, and hit record. Okay, so just to show you guys, let's select this rectangle. It's important to select it before hitting the action, and you can see this is the red recording. It's recording basically now. Okay, so we have the square right here. Let's go to object, transform, move, and let's do vertical 600, horizontal 0. And here you can preview what's going to happen. Okay, yeah, I forgot, important step, but I still haven't recorded anything. So we need to actually copy, Command C, or do like this. Okay, Command C for copy, Command F to place in front. See, it says now copy and paste in front. There's 2 times copy, but I will fix that later. So basically copy, paste in front, and now move. So object, transform, move. Vertical, let's do -600 to go up. Let's see if it works. Yes, it works. So I'm testing with the preview here. Click, preview, going up. It should work. There you go. Okay, so this symbol stays in place, and this one is up. Okay. But I think because I was recording, I moved it too many times. All right. I'll try again and show you once again, step by step on the next action. But I just want to show you that if you mess up your actions, I was very scared in the beginning, but it's not a big deal, because you can see that you can actually check what's going on here. And this one is not the right one. So I just wanted to show you something, and I moved it and it recorded. But it's not a big deal. We're going to delete this particular piece. Delete, yes. And this copy and paste in front, we don't need to copy, so we're going to delete it too. Okay. So actions are a little bit tricky, but once you have them working for you, they're amazing. Okay. So we have this action. Let's test it. To test it, you select the object that you want to move, and you press play current selection, this triangle icon, and with the action selected, press. There you go. See, works. So this is how you do it. And let's do to the side. Okay, let's select, let's say this one again. Press on the create new action icon in the actions window. Call it right. Okay, give it an orange color and record. So it's already recording at this stage. I sometimes forget that. But okay, now it's recording. Not to forget, again, same thing. Command C to copy. It says copy now. Command F to paste in front. Paste in front exactly in the same spot as the original symbol. And now we need to move it. Object, transform, move. Okay, now it's showing us the previous values we entered before, but we don't need this one. So let's see, vertical 0, horizontal 600. and to check. Yeah, see, it works, goes to the right. Okay, there you go. Now you have the right one. Okay, let's stop playing. And yeah, I think this time it worked well. And some of you will tell me that why not use this panel over here? Because you can just select it, copy and paste, copy to front, and let's do X right here plus 600. See, it works as if the same, but for some reason, I'm telling you, it's not working with the actions. At least it wasn't working before. It's just the object move, that's what's working. This one is just messes up. So that's why I'm using object move. Let's test our right action. Select the action, the new one that we just created, and play current selection. Yes, it's working. Yeah, works. So this is how I just showed you how to make them. You need two more, up. Right, we have up and right. We need down and left. You can use the same principle to create down and left. See, this is how you do the same thing. And if I will delete these from my actions so that I don't forget. Okay, and you go back to button mode, and they will look this way: up, down, left, right. So this is, guys, what my system works, how my system works now. I just keep all the actions here at all times. And what we are going to do next, the last step, is we are going to save as template. Save as template. File, save as template. Okay, and let's name it goes to the templates folder, at least on my computer, and let's name it test template. And let's put it star next to it so it goes up, or maybe even this way. Okay, it saves in the format Illustrator template AIT. Here it says A instead of AI, it has AIT. Save. Okay, thinking. There you go. We have it now as a template. It says AIT here. All right. Let's see. Okay, so we have our symbol system right here. We have our actions, and it is a template now. Let's create a quick pattern to show you how it all works. Okay, let's close the template. File, new from template this time. And we have test template over here. See, test template. Select new. Okay, it's just what we made a minute ago. And it's untitled now, so you have to save it. It's not editing the template we created. It's just made a copy for us to use. Okay, let's go back to our elements and copy them, and actually zoom in on this. Now you double click on any symbol. I always use the center one. Delete this one. Maybe just keep this for now, but the rectangle I keep, and I take away the stroke, just keep the fill. Place our elements, and let's just maybe keep it white. So if I have some elements already on this thing, within this symbol, I lock the background. Lock selection. Going out, see, that's exactly how I use it. And now we are going to just place the elements of my leaf elements here and there, overlapping, always overlapping the edges of the symbol right here, and the artboard helps you to see where the edges are. All right. Okay, so this is, now we have a few, and we're going to take a few more and copy them here and there. scale them a little bit, turn them to make it a non-directional pattern. This one can, yeah, once we have a few of them copied, this can go up. There you go. Out. See, it's starting to, we're starting to build our pattern like that. So pattern tool in Adobe Illustrator is very good for geometric layouts, but with these kind of layouts that I use a lot, they are a little bit more tricky. Okay, there you go. Okay, once we have a few elements already, we marquee around these elements that overlap on the left, and we need to place them exactly on this side on the right. So you have your action, right? There you go, they are placed exactly. Now we take all of the ones on the top that overlap the edge of the symbol, the artboard line on the top, and we have to place them down. Click on down. There you go. Escape. And now our pattern is starting to show. You can see here there's a darker color and lighter color. It's because I have some transparency on these elements. But it doesn't matter in our case. Okay, and just what you do now, you fill up your spaces in your pattern with your elements. Okay, you just turn them around. It's a kind of a simple way how I like to use them. Make them, some of them bigger, some of them smaller. Okay, and this is how you build your pattern. Yeah, it's starting to come together. All right. This one we placed and added to this line. We need it exactly over here to the left. Okay. And let's put this one over here. Maybe color it green. I think we might need, let's change a little bit. Or maybe not. I think it will be fine. Okay. So we need some, oops, sorry, actually it's actually a good opportunity to show you. I accidentally moved this leaf down, just accidentally. So Command Z and undo, and it goes back. Okay, and let's place one over here. Maybe this one can go here, and this one can go here. Okay, I'm not going to spend too much time on this pattern today. I'm just going to show you a fast way how to use the symbol system. Let's maybe use one of these, turn them a little bit like that, change color, maybe put one over here too. Let's see, yeah, this way. All right, okay, I'm almost satisfied with it, and I have always go back and forth and test how it looks. You know what? Let's place one of these guys. I like to use 3, and 3 of them. 3 I like to use 3 of the same kind of element and shape within the artboard, and to move them around so it gives a little bit more interest to the pattern. Okay, let's see. All right, so once we have our pattern, this is basically it. If we go to view and hide artboard, this is, you will see. And this particular one, I wanted to just show you that you see here, this darker and lighter, is because they are overlapping. So two of these are overlapping. This specifically to show you guys that this is how the symbol works. And if you make your elements transparent, then you will get this effect. But on the final pattern, it will be perfect and there will be no problem with the overlay. Let's save it to my videos. Let's call it tropical leaves, seamless. And I will not add stock because stock means that I cut it. It's my kind of system. I have a video about it already, about how I prepare, how I save and organize my files on my computer. Okay, so now we need to have, I'll show you how to get it trimmed. Save as, and same name, but I'll add stock to that, so I know that it's trimmed. Okay. So I select this middle show artboards. This is the middle symbol that I am editing. Select, and I have another. Basically, what I need to do, I have another action for that, but I will show you guys that one. So I have it selected. I go to select and inverse, and now I have all others selected and delete, and I have this symbol, the only one left. But you can see that this basically has these leaves are sticking out. That's how it actually looks. And you need to trim it. So I'm going to expand this symbol. It says break link over here. Break link to symbol. And now it's not a symbol anymore. It's actually just a bunch of shapes arranged in a seamless manner. Okay, to trim it, I use the script, which is a script by MAI Tools. I really like it. It's very useful. I will put down the link below. It's called Magic Eraser. I use my, let's see if I have version 4 and version 6, and sometimes one works better than the other on different patterns. I'm not sure why. Let's hit start, and it trims. So now you have all trimmed, 600 by 600. This is how you test 600 by 600. There you go. You have a trimmed pattern. Now sometimes when I trim it, I see a kind of a bug. So I think I will adjust a little bit the composition back over here. All right. Okay. And what we're going to do next, we're going to test the pattern. Select all. And now we need to unlock our white background. Now group it all together, select all and Command G to group. And let's select it and drag to swatches. Where are our swatches? There they are. So let's drag to swatches. Now you can see here there's a little new pattern swatch. And I'm going to create a big circle for which for this I have also an action, but I'll show you this way today, and click on the swatch with the circle, big circle selected. I always use a circle. It's for me now, this way I can visualize better. And now I go in and I test if everything is trimmed properly. And if you don't have any weird shapes and weird kind of lines across your circle right here, across your fill pattern, that means that we trimmed properly. There you go. There you go. So there you have it. This is my system of how I set up symbols, actions, and templates way of creating repeat patterns. All right, guys. Thank you for sticking around to the end of this video. I hope it was helpful. I am still learning how to make these tutorials, so thank you for bearing with me. And I have a comment. MS Keki Mary says, "Hi, Oksana, how are you today?" I'm very well. Thank you so much for being here and for joining me on my creative adventures, and thank you for your comment. How are you today? I hope your day is going well. All right, guys. Since I don't see any other. But sometimes when I create place a comment on under my video, some other comments appear, but yeah, not this time. All right. Let me wrap up. Thank you for watching. Hey, somebody's still watching. Thank you very much. Okay. All right, guys. I think I'm going to wrap up today. And I just wanted to let you know that I have a new ebook, a free ebook available on my website, because I started a new newsletter that will go together with my website and with this YouTube channel. And you know what? Let me just switch to. Let me see. Let me switch to video. Yeah, there I am. Hi again. So thank you for watching. Please take a look at my ebook that I just made last week, and it's a free ebook that comes with my newsletter. And I am going to be creating some new content just for my newsletter, and kind of collecting some information and talking with you guys through the newsletter. And I promise I will get to the comments very soon and answer all of them for you guys. I hope even today. So thank you once again for your comments, and especially my lovely creative people who are watching this live, but also the ones who are tuning in after the video is live video is finished. Now, I really appreciate all of your comments, all of your emails, and please have fun creating today and still on Friday, and have an amazing creative weekend. I will try my best to do it. Okay, guys. See you next time. Grow, love, and create. Bye.